If you haven't heard about us on Spotify, it's an instant way to make podcasts everything you need in one place that means it's great. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. If everything you need to make a podcast in one place, the best of all, Anchor is totally free. Download the Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing
How you
good.
doing?
How are you?
Doing great.
I said I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. So let's get to the podcast. Let's start with the Dynamite review. Here are the matchups. We got the hair versus hair, Jericho versus Ortiz, Warlow versus 20 Plaintiffs, Dax Harwood versus Will Ospreay, the All-Atlantic Championship qualifier, Ethan Page versus Miro, Tony Storm versus Britt Baker, and we got the main event, the Tag Team Championship ladder match, Jurassic Express versus Young Bucks.
Ooh, it was a very good lineup going into Wednesday.
Yes, it was. It was definitely a great lineup.
I like that there was a nice variety of matches. I wish there was maybe one more women's match on the card, but that's okay. So I'm thinking right now, like if you look at the opening match, right? Like if you look at the opening match, hair versus hair, it confuses me because Chris Jericho had bald spots already on the back of his head. So why would they have him win? I don't know why they did that, but I mean, it was a really good match.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah.
And I like that Ortiz stuck up to his end of the bargain and cut his hair. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that Sammy Guevara is a member of the JAS. I feel like that's where he belongs.
So
that's what I thought of that match.
Yeah. All right, it was Warlow versus 20 Plaintiffs. Warlow destroyed 20 plaintiffs. He won, and then during the post match, it was then Lambert sent the rest of the American top team to beat him up, mostly Matt Hughes and Tyron Woodley. And then Warlow stops him. He talks about them from St. Louis. He says it's a fellow Midwestern. He says, "Are you smarter than take orders from Dan fucking Lambert?" They actually agree. I think he gave Sterling the power bomb. It was wild.
I like that he stacked them in sixes. You know, he'd stack 6 on each other, pin them 1, 2, 3, then put another 6 on each other. I thought that was pretty cool. I did feel like the crowd wasn't all there for the match, but I still like the match a lot. I feel like it's a good way to represent Wardlow because I feel like he's gonna be the one to beat Scorpio Sky going forward. But yeah, just a great match, and I'm happy he won.
Yeah. All right, we go to the next match. We go to let's see here. All right, I remember it was Dax Harwood versus Will Ospreay.
This match is the definition of a 5-star match. This match was so good. Just fast-paced, technical, all at the same time. They delivered so many good spots. It was great.
Yes.
Will Ospreay winning was the right call. You know, Orange Cassidy came down after the beat up on Dax. And are we gonna get Ospreay and Cassidy at Forbidden Door? I guess we'll see.
Yeah, it will happen. Yeah, it's most likely happen at the Forbidden Door.
And it'll probably be for the IWGP US title. So I mean, that'll be cool. But I love this match. This is the kind of wrestling I love to watch, so I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably good. And we also might get a Trent, a Rocky,
and
FTR.
Well, another thing is I think that we might get a 6-man tag between Ospreay, Great O'Khan, and Jeff Cobb versus Orange Cassidy and FTR.
Yeah.
But
that most likely will happen, but we'll see.
Anyway, though, this match is the definition of what professional wrestling really is.
Yeah. So let's see. We go to the segment with Moxley and Tanahashi.
I loved this face-to-face stare down. of course, telling.
Yeah, it was. You okay? All right. Anyway, like it was Moxley Tanahashi. Like Moxley said, like he's been chasing Tanahashi for a long, long time. Now he's finally here. He's on his glory. Then Moxley also said that bust of titles that one man can call ace, and that's him. For not for long, the man deserves respect, consideration. But honestly, Moxley is the best professional wrestler on the planet. A lot of people are pretending. He lives it. There's more on the line than the belt. He said he plays for keeps. He said Tanahashi will call him Ace before Tanahashi can speak. Jericho is here again. Says Moxley in his spot. Says instead of taking it out, he'll burn his face. He's the wizard. Tanahashi tells Jericho to shut up. He sends his nerds to come attack them. We got some Suzuki Gun joining us together along with Lance Archer. So now Sam's back. He's part of JS now. He introduced us to Desperado. Suzuki is blowing him out. He will team with Suzuki and Sane versus Utah, Kingston, and Shada Umano. And Eddie and everyone else came out as well. There are like 50 people here. Tanahashi swings blades. Desperado, Mox, and Hashi somehow still ended up facing each other. It was pretty much a great segment. It was so good. So ready? Yeah. So
Uh
now we go to what happened.
oh, I was just gonna say that I feel like the match that Jericho wanted at Forbidden Door. I just feel like that match. I
hmm
think that him teaming up with Minoru Suzuki will be very interesting to watch,
Yeah.
to say the least.
It probably will. Yeah. Yeah. So
But
now we go to
I really like the segment altogether. I love the fact that Moxie's kind of playing the baby face, but also heel at the same time.
yeah.
So, but anyway, it was a good segment.
All right. Now we go to Britt Baker versus Tony Storm. Let's talk about this match. Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. This match was really good. I'm happy they had Tony Storm win because I know that a lot of people were complaining about the fact that Britt Baker wins a lot of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that they gave Tony Storm the win here.
Yeah.
I love that they're putting a match on Forbidden Door, Thunder Rosa versus Tony Storm. That's pretty cool. Um,
hmm
I just like Britt Baker's type of wrestling.
Yeah.
Her, I love her moveset. I love everything about her wrestling. And I'm happy that my girl Tony Storm got the win, and we're gonna get Tony Storm Thunder Rosa. So
Yeah.
it was just a really good match.
Yeah, it was. Now we go to a segment with Stokely and Jade. They have an open challenge match on Rampage. When Will Nightingale says he's here, they talked about her and Stokely cross the paths a lot, and she announced she will fight Jade Friday for the TBS Championship. And then Stokely says this says crazy as hell, but okay. That was what's the segment. How do you feel about the segment?
It's just a match to get Jade Cargill over on Rampage. I'm happy about it because I feel like the more people Jade Cargill beats, the more over she will get, and I feel like this segment was also just really good. I feel like they did this perfectly, setting up the match. Um, I like that Willow Nightingale's been giving chances to go over after stuff, like for example Friday, of course, they'll get that title match. She had a match against, I think it was actually Britt Baker a couple weeks ago on Rampage. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Willow Nightingale, so I'm happy they're giving her these chances. This promo was really good. I love Stokely Hathaway's promo skills. So yeah, that's what I thought of this segment.
That's good. Now we go to the Adam Hangman Page and Cole and the Jay White segment.
Oh wait, you real quick, you missed over the Miro Ethan Page.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's go on that. All right, Miro versus Ethan Page.
Yep. Now I did see something. Apparently AEW might have changed their plans, and they're gonna do a semi-final matches and then a finals of the pay-per-view. I don't know. I just read something about that, but I feel like Miro needed to win here. I mean, I love my boy Ethan Page. You know, he's representing Canada, but I feel like Ethan Page. He's the type of guy like, kind of like the Miz. You know what I mean? Like he can take a loss and then he'll be fine next week. And I mean, I like that they're getting Miro over. I personally think he'll be your first ever All Atlantic champion, but I thought it was a good match for what it needed to be.
Yeah. Miro got the win. Miro
Yep.
goes to the final four.
Yep.
Yeah. So now let's go to the JY segment or page.
Um,
Let's,
this promo was good. I don't understand. Jay White kind of said that Adam Page and Adam Cole both aren't getting title matches, so I wonder who's going to challenge Jay White. That'll be interesting to find out. But it was a really good segment. Adam Page, of course, former AEW World Heavyweight Champion, he did really good on the mic. I love Jay White's mic skills. I feel like he's one of the best promos right now.
yeah.
And I always love to see Adam Cole in the ring. So it was a good promo, setting up a match at Forbidden Door. Hopefully triple threat. If not, Jay White will face someone else. But I think they're gonna do Okada and Hangman. So if they're gonna do something in that segment, it's gonna be Jay White and Adam Cole.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
it should. That'd be a good thing. Cause.
Yep.
hmm
It
Yeah.
definitely would be.
Yeah. So let's go to the young main event: Young Bucks versus the Wrath Express for the Tag Team Championship ladder match. This was a good ladder match. They put this together like the Bucks did everything like in the ladder they should, and we saw Luchasaurus' big moment when he went to the table, like a huge moment. And yeah,
I actually really love this match. I don't know. A lot of people complain about it, but I really love Young Bucks' style of bringing a 5-star match of every team. I love it. I feel like you could really get some good matches out of it. I love the fact that they try their hardest. And because they kick their butts every single day, every single week, I'm happy they became the first ever 2-time champions.
yeah,
Um, of course, after the match,
yeah. It was
Christian.
a like Christian had a heel turn. We finally
Yep.
see the heel turn where Christian took down Jungle Boy with the kill switch, hit the concerto, and that's how the show went off the air.
I personally think that a best Christian is a heel Christian.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. I agree.
I love heel Christian. I feel, and did you see after the show where he told Jungle Boy's mom that because today's Jungle Boy's birthday, he told Jungle Boy's mom that he'll be eating his birthday cake out of a straw tomorrow. But but anyway though, really good match. Young Bucks become first ever champs. Walking in the Forbidden Door, which is a huge AEW New Japan pay per view. I feel like Young Bucks being champs is a good thing.
hmm
And I think the Hardy Boys were originally supposed to win this match. Of course, the Hardy Boys were taken out,
Yeah,
but I just love the fact that we have Young Bucks as our first ever 2-time champs. I love the fact that we're gonna get Jungle Boy built over as this huge star beating Christian. I feel like this is just your classic young boy gets taught over with the veteran. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I enjoyed it.
hmm Yeah, that's pretty much my review. Let's go to the other news.
Yep.
hmm
So I'll start us off here. Vince McMahon is the 2 words I have to say. Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Uh, I'll go ahead and I'll read off what he said. Uh,
Okay. Go ahead. You can read it out loud.
okay, yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Street Journal reports that WWE board is investigating a 3 settlement that Vince McMahon allegedly a departing employee over an alleged affair. The agreement is intended
Mm-hmm.
to prevent her relationship with McMahon making critical statements about him. A WWE spokesperson said,
Yeah. Spokesperson, you okay?
"Hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But the relationship between McMahon and the woman is questionable. So what's your thoughts on this whole thing that's going on right now?"
Apparently, Vince McMahon was paying 200 women to have sex with him and pass him out like Johnny Ace. And he's paying them even more, putting them under non-disclosure agreements. It's basically nasty over there in Stanford. That's what's happening. Vince McMahon is being like an old sex pest. He's trying to be sneaky. He's trying to hide his sexual affairs. Even though Linda doesn't give a fuck no more. But
Yep.
Vince, yeah. Vince
Um.
wants to continue.
Yeah. I feel like in this situation, it just proves that Vince McMahon is a giant piece of shit. Um.
Yeah.
He. I mean, sure, Linda McMahon doesn't give a shit anymore, but why? I mean, why would Vince McMahon do this to other workers? And isn't it a worker of Nick Khan?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. So like, and I did read things this morning, other news, ladies and gentlemen, that Johnny Ace will probably get replaced as talent relations. So I mean, it's a giant matter. It could lead to Vince McMahon not even being chairman anymore. So this is very important. So Vince McMahon is the one person that I hope does get out of being chairman. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just feel like Vince McMahon has been ruining the company forever, and he needs to get out.
Yeah, he needs to because this is too much. Try to take advantage of women, man. That's disgusting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Other news
Yeah.
last night. Some people have been saying that Sasha Banks has been quietly released. What is your
Yeah.
thoughts on that?
Honestly, I don't know. We could tell if Raj Girl is telling the truth or he's lying, but he's putting his reputation on the line. If he lies, that's gonna ruin his reputation at a credible news source.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh, I, I personally think. I mean, if she did get released, it isn't going to be a shocker. It's a bigger loss for them than it is her, because she can just go to Disney and about. I bet you, as soon as she walks out the door, 5 seconds later, Sasha Banks, would you like to audition for this new Disney movie? Pretty much. So it's like, I feel like it's a big loss in WWE's book, and I wouldn't even enjoy her being in AEW. I just feel like she needs to go to Hollywood now.
Yeah.
But so next topic we have, all the way down there in New Japan, there has been stuff going around about. This week, there's been more stuff going around about a Mr. Kota Ibushi. Now, Kota Ibushi, of course, probably. I think he was let go, correct? Yeah. And there's stuff going around that Kota Ibushi is still saying that they did sexual harassment on him, that they did all that, and that he had to leave. And now
Oh.
they're saying they did nothing wrong. It's probably gonna go to court now. New Japan versus Kota Ibushi. So, what do you think on this?
Honestly, at this point, this is crazy. They have a Forbidden Door pay per view coming up, so they need to do something about this or try to handle this very well. But if it gets bad, then I don't know what's going to happen to the Forbidden Door pay per view in New Japan's
Yep,
situation.
exactly. I think that this, the fact that they don't have Kota Ibushi, they don't have CM Punk, they don't have Kenny Omega, that really hurts the Forbidden Door pay per view. But they're doing a really good job of making it good anyway.
Yeah.
Next topic, I saw something. Alberto Del Rio wants to be in the Hall of Fame next year.
What? Oh my God.
Yep. So, do you think he'll be in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know because WWE is like they basically distancing themselves from Alberto because of his criminal charges or something previously. That's unlikely. I don't think Alberto's going to be in the Hall of Fame. That's an unlikely chance.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Um, I also read something that said that Big E tore off his neck brace, pretty much threw it in the garbage can, and said he'll be back soon. So do you think Big E will come back?
Big E will come back.
He'll come back.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, he's coming back.
He'll come back better than ever.
Yeah.
Um, did you have any news to share?
Well, as it related to the Forbidden Door, like with Andrade and stuff, like it was like CML
Yep.
situation.
Yep, I forgot about that. Thank you for bringing that up. Of course, Andrade, Lucha Brothers, of course, can't make it to Forbidden Door because of AAA agreements. Of course, they are both technically signed to AAA, and they don't want them to go to the Forbidden Door pay-per-view. So we will get no Andrade or Lucha Brothers at Forbidden Door. And there's also stuff going around that Okada might not make it to Forbidden Door because he's having a baby soon. So, I mean, we might not get Okada at the pay-per-view as well.
Yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm. That's a chance. And Okada, good luck with the baby. I'm
Yep.
happy for you, Okada.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And
Uh,
now,
there's one more thing. I just wanted to give a huge shout out to New Japan for always giving us great KOPW type matches. Like, I have been watching for the past 6-7 months the KOPW that they do, currently held by Shingo Takagi. The type of matches they do each are so amazing. Like, last time they did a type match where, like, if you get a 1 count, you get 1 point, and if you get a 4 count, you'll get 4 points. It was really cool. So huge shout out to New Japan for always delivering with that.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Now let's go to the Jeff Hardy arrest situation. It was
Yep.
DUI.
Yep. Oh man, there's so much news in wrestling this week.
Yeah.
But anyway though, so Jeff Hardy getting arrested again on DUI. This is like what, the 10th time, 15th time?
Yeah.
This time all I'm gonna say is this. Jeff, I hope you get the help you need because you can't keep doing this anymore. This is not good.
I agree. Enough's enough, Hardy. Get help.
Apparently he refused rehab again.
What? Oh my God. He's dumb.
That's what I read at least. Apparently he was open about going to rehab, but he recently said no. So we're gonna. I give it maybe another 6 years to 6 months to a year before it happens again.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like this has to be the last of Jeff Hardy if he doesn't go to rehab. Double or Nothing was a huge example of that. Like, he looked so bad in that match. He needs to get help, and if he doesn't, it's gonna be way worse for him and his family.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts on this?
My thoughts that Hardy needs to go to rehab, get cleaned, and sober up because the fact is going to get worse. He could end up in Sunny's situation where he could go to prison for a long time. That can
Yep.
happen.
Apparently, he's even though he's still released from jail, he has to serve up to 30 days of jail time.
Yeah.
What do you think of the John Moxley Dante Martin match?
It was a pretty good match. It hit well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It was a pretty good straightforward match. Moxley got a win, and now it's a momentum to blood and guts. And
Yep.
more to that than Dante Martin is mostly going to be a singles guy. His partner is out with an injury, and there's nothing we can say more. So continue on with Blood and Guts. Let's go to Keith Lee and Strickland segment. Let's talk about it. It was Strickland trying to explain his actions by his elimination to Keith Lee. What you got to say about it?
Um. Of course, Keith Lee asked why Swerve Strickland did what he did, and of course, Swerve said that Keith would have done the same thing if it was the same situation. So I like that they answered it that way but I still see a turn coming for either Swerve or Keith. I don't. I feel like this team might be broken up soon, which sucks because I love Swerve in our glory, but I feel like it's gonna be done soon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty much sad. So anyway, the match was okay. Yeah, now we go to the match with Caster and Gun Club versus Roughing It, and during was saying like Max Caster was saying about like Vince Man and was like NDAs. He was Caster was rapping about mixing Vince McMahon and NDAs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This match, it was good for what it was. I like that Roughing It, our team. I like the combination of Beer Country and Leon Ruff.
yeah,
Um, I also like I love the combination of the Acclaimed and the Gun Club. So it was a really good match, and
yeah. It
I'm
was.
happy that the Gun Club and Max Caster got another win.
Yeah. So we go to the Hook Hansen segment. The Hook Hansen segment. Uh,
This it was an okay segment. I honestly, for me, I'm not the biggest fan of Hookhausen, but excuse me. I love the chemistry they have together in the ring, but I hate the promos. Um, but this one was okay. Um, it was pretty much Hook and Danhausen doing Hook and Danhausen things, you know.
yeah, yeah.
What did you think of it?
Of the segment, yeah, it was pretty okay. Hook Hansen is a great good team, and honestly, it plays well together.
Yep,
Yeah. All right. Next, we got Cargill versus okay Willow Nightingale for the TBS
yep.
Championship.
This match was amazing.
Yeah.
I love Willow Nightingale in the ring. She's really good, and this just proves how good she could be in the ring with one of the best from AEW, kind of like Dante Martin.
Yeah.
Um, she showed off a lot. Of course, she lost to Jake Cargill, but she'll come back from it. I see her being women's champion in the next few years.
Yeah. 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 And Willow Nightingale is most likely going to Ring of Honor, AEW's Ring of Honor soon.
That could be cool.
Yeah. And I heard from Tony Khan that the Ring of Honor's next pay per view show is going to be in July.
Nice.
Yeah. So now we go to the main event: Darby Allin versus Bobby Fish. This match was pretty good. It had some moments. We saw Darby Allin's victory. We saw the return of Sting. They getting comeuppance, destroying the ankle of Bobby Fish, attacking the leg. Kyle O'Reilly
Yeah,
getting the groin.
this match was crazy. You had your Darby Allin doing your spots, you had your Bobby Fish doing his technical spots, and you had Darby getting the win. Of course, when they tried to beat down Darby with a sting, oh my god, with a chair, Sting came back. So
Yeah,
it was a good match. It was a good way to end Rampage, and I'm really looking forward to a Red Dragon versus Darby Allin and Sting.
yeah. hmm That was Rampage review. That was a good Rampage review, and
That
now
was a
we can talk
really
about the
good episode of Rampage, and I'm looking forward to next week.
yeah next week. Let's talk about the news now. Apparently, Dave Meltzer on yesterday was on CNN, and unfortunately, it was kind of short and a bit of a waste of time. What do you think?
Oh, you talking about the Vince McMahon stuff?
Yeah,
Well, of course, yesterday he stepped down. Stephanie is the interim CEO.
No, I talk about
Um,
Dave Meltzer on CNN.
Dave Meltzer was on CNN.
Yeah, and it was unfortunately with insurance and a bit of a waste of time. I just want to know your thoughts on it because
Oh
maybe
wow.
Meltzer was
Okay.
cut
Well,
short.
I mean, this is a very big situation, so I understand why he was on CNN. I I don't know. I feel like they maybe could have given it more time, probably.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it should.
but I mean, hey, they have a lot of stuff to talk about every day.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the second news. As we can find do, Stephanie McMahon was named interim WWE CEO and chairwoman. Vince McMahon is to step down amidst the allegations. What do you think about the whole thing?
I heard news that Stephanie McMahon was cleaning house on her first day as the interim chairwoman, and I also heard rumors that Vince McMahon was in a very happy mood yesterday. I don't know why. I don't know how this whole situation. I don't know. Like I don't know why he's happy. It's weird. But anyway, though.
Yeah.
Stephanie being interim CEO, I mean, it's what's best for the business. I mean, you couldn't have seen anything else happen. Did you really think Shane McMahon would be interim CEO? No. It was going to be Stephanie anyway.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of a theory. I have a little theory on this that Nick Khan's involvement with leaking that news about Vince McMahon and allegations. I think Nick Khan's his goal is trying to take over WWE.
Yep.
Like, hmm hmm
But what he doesn't know is that when he tries to take down a McMahon from being a CEO, another McMahon comes in. Okay, I'm done.
yeah,
Anyway, though, it's a whole messy situation, but I'm just pissed off about why Vince McMahon came out at the beginning of a SmackDown, got us so excited, and then gave us nothing.
yeah. Yeah, last night SmackDown Vince McMahon's opening. I was just here for the Vince McMahon opening, and that was it. After that, I just turn off the TV.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Uh, I have another piece of news. The other news is that we're getting another Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns match.
yeah, yeah.
Another one.
Yeah. This is ridiculous. They already did the match like at WrestleMania. Why are they gonna do another one? It's beyond me.
Because Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes are both out with an injury and they're desperate.
Yeah,
So, I mean, they had to do what they had to do, I guess. I'm just tired of seeing this match over and over. Is all.
yeah. I'm pretty much tired of it. I saw the first time. After that, a couple of times, that was it for me.
Yep. What other news do you have?
Well, there was some piece of news. Apparently, Andrew Zerner's Matt Man podcast recently talked about the former women's champion Sasha Banks. First, coming yesterday news that attorneys were working on getting her a contract, WWE contract, getting her release. And there's more to it. It's like regarding the perceived value of Banks, Zerner explained that WWE views Sasha as someone who can they clone the competitor of their choice. Basically, in their minds, like what Zarian says that they can clone Sasha with somebody else and have her fit that role. No problem. It's not a role you're playing. And there's more with Zarian saying. Like it's a role with mid-level actors. He had everyone as a mid-level actor except for Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar or Cody Rhodes. Those guys are stars. He has discussed the possibility of two parties coming to an agreement. Zarian says that right now he does not see Sasha Banks coming back. After initial performance released earlier yesterday, latest updates on the match just said it's been made official yet. It could be in secret, but we don't know. So
Sasha Banks. Here's all I'm gonna say. I feel like this Sasha Banks situation If it wasn't a situation and she was still in the WWE, she'd be leaving anyway when her contract expired, just for the fact that Hollywood is literally waiting for her.
Yeah.
So I feel like this isn't making much difference other than the fact that it's making it worse for WWE.
Yeah.
So, and they're already losing millions of dollars. So, do you really want to lose another case of court? I mean, anyways, though, I mean, it her getting released would be good for Hollywood, and even her getting signed by AEW. It's a sticky situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, though, is there any other news?
Mm, and nothing I can go, but I do have a song I made up. I want y'all to hear. It says, "NJF wants to leave. No one knew what to believe. Rumors said he may miss his match against the Warlow. And his tattoo neck only went and tore his pec. Did the big match. Now you'll miss 8 months in a row. CM Punk has hurt his soul. Title plans out of control. Danielson Orton hurt some long-term doubt. Sasha Banks may say goodbye. Jeff have got a DUI. Then Peter Rod, if got found out, now it's being thrown right out. We didn't start the fire. What do you think?
It's a good song. It's catchy.
Mm-hmm.
I like the rhymes. Anyways, though, um, this was a really good episodes of Rampage, and this has just been a really weird week of news.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Well, do you have anything else?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, same here. So I will see you all in a little bit. We will be back next. What is it?
Next
It's
Saturday.
next next Thursday. Oh yeah, next Saturday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back next Saturday for episode 68. And
Yeah.
on that note, that is undisputed.
And this is AgostoAllElite saying, see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.